This is Course 2 Math, Chapter 6, Lesson 7 on Simple Interest, and I am Mrs. McCowan. Today I want to talk to you about simple interest. Simple interest is the amount of money that is charged for borrowing or using money. So this is money that you either earn or you lose by having a loan. Simple interest is the money paid on the principal. And the principal is the amount of money deposited or borrowed. And I'd also like you to write the simple interest formula beside simple interest, and that is I equals P times R times T. Principal times rate times time equals the interest. Okay, let's do number 1 together. We need to find the missing value. So we know that I is, we don't know, P is $575, the rate is 8%, and time is 3 years. So if we write out our formula that we have, the formula is I equals P times R times T. I, we don't know. P is 575. Now I have to change my rate to a decimal, so I'm going to change it to 0.08. And then my years, take that off, so it's just 3. When I multiply these numbers, I find that my interest is $138. So the interest paid is $138. Okay, number 2. Find the missing value again. So I need to reiterate my simple interest is I equals P times R times T. So interest, we know that's 204 equals 1,700 times the rate, we don't know, times 6. We take off the years. Okay, so we're going to solve for R. That's what we're looking for. So when we multiply 1,700 times 6, we get 10,200. Now I want to isolate the variable R. So I need to divide out 10,200. I'm dividing because that's the opposite of multiplying. And whatever I do to one side of the equation, I have to do to the other. So I find that my rate is 0.02, which when I change the decimal to percent, the rate is 2%. Number 3, Avery deposits $6,000 in an account that earns 4% simple interest paid. How long will it take for the total to reach $6,800? Well, we need to find out, and we need to solve by finding the principal, which we know. So if I write down my formula, I equals P times R times T. My principal is 6,000. My rate is 0.04. And my time is 1. So how much interest do I get in 1 year? Well, in 1 year, if I multiply all these together, my interest would be $200 240. But I want to know how long will it take me to reach 800. I need to get from 6,000 to 800. So 800, how long will it take? So 240 divided into 800 is 3.3 years. So it's going to take about 3.3 years to earn 6,800. Number 4, Linda deposits $10,000 in an account and that earns 8% simple interest. How long will it take to reach 12,000? So this is, again, interest equals principal times rate times time. So her principal is 10,000. Her rate, 8% is 0.08. And her time would be in 1 year. How much interest does she make? Well, if you multiply these together, we find that in 1 year, her interest is $800. So now we want to get, how do we get to 12,000? Well, we're only increasing 2,000. So how long would it take me to get to $2,000 if I make 800 a year? So 800 divided into 2,000 gives us 2.5. So the time it takes is 2.5 years to get to $12,000. Okay, what I'd like you to do now is write in your summary 3 sentences that you learned from this lesson. If you need extra help, you can go back and watch the video again, ask Mrs. McCown a question, or come in for extra tutoring in the morning. Please schedule in advance. Thank you for watching.